What is good, guys? We're back, and today we're doing another reaction video. This time to a different channel, not Deji. This channel is called D All The Way G. Let's see. Alright, bro. What is this intro? Bro, what is this? What is this intro, bro? Why is it so long? What is this? What has this saber-toothed tiger got to do with D All The Way G? Also known as C Money. Okay. At least we know he's playing Tekken 8, guys. Oh yeah. Also, guys, my bad. The title of the video is Tekken 8 Deep Rank Tier Discussion. I'm expecting him to get deep here. Pause.
What is going on, my family? Your boy Dimitri.
Oh my god! Oh guys! Oh my god! Oh my god, that shit took me the fuck out. How are you coming in here? Oh my god.
What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another classic.
Whose fucking unk is this? My guy came in and was like, yo, it's your boy Demetrius. And he's got his name in caps lock with an exclamation mark right in the middle of the fucking screen. Oh my god.
Tekken 8 video.
Oh guys,
this video
this
here we are going to talk about the Tekken 8 online ranked titles, what they mean as far as your skill, what they mean as far as your progress, and also more important, what to do when you come across these ranked tiers and how to progress through them. When you progress through them, one of the things you have to realize when it comes to these ranks, it's all about, peeping out strengths and weaknesses.
My guy, I'm gonna be real. Look, right, I'm not even really here to hate, man. But couldn't you have got like a better resolution picture of this image, my guy? Like, just a suggestion.
Weaknesses, peeping out what you need to do, peeping out what you need to incorporate as far as your character arsenal and stuff like that. This all fits in when it comes to these Tekken 8 online ranks, and that is what we are going to talk about in this classic episode today. I'm also going to be talking about a couple of these ranks
in this classic episode
where I see a lot of people get stuck at. I'm going to discuss that as well, because I do see a lot of people getting stuck in particular ranks when it comes to this game, because it is a little bit of a skill thing when you come across stuff like that. So I'm going to be talking about why people get stuck in certain ranks as well when I come across those ranks as we progress when we come to the rank journey.
Okay,
so we're going to discuss the more important ranks, and what I'm going to do is, as I get up on the upper echelon of ranks, I'm going to go piece by piece when we get up to the upper level of ranks, but then we're going to start off with the tiers, and then once we get up there, we're going to go piece by piece, because when you do it like that...
Low-key, this guy's yapping, man. Low-key.
Each of the higher ranks actually does mean something in its own right. Now, of course, this is something that we always do every time a single Tekken game comes out. It really doesn't even mean Tekken. Any other fighting game that comes out has their own rank system. But when it comes to Tekken, this is something that we do.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't. This guy, he's making me laugh too much, man. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. My guy, you changed the background image, but you're still covering half the fucking screen.
Every year, but it's always different.
Bro, look at June all the way. Look at June by herself. Who the fuck made this? Ah!
year. Now with Tekken 8, because you know you got the heat system, you got all that other stuff involved, so the ranks definitely mean something different, and we definitely have to know what to do to get past these ranks in order to progress and get to the highest rank that the game has to offer. But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Tekken 8 action on the internet, period. We are going to get into this shit right now. Let's go.
Guys, I don't have ads. I don't have ads, guys. Ads are for brokies. Alright, green and gold rank tiers.
So we're going to start with the first rank tiers here. And the rank tiers here, you can see is the top green ranks, the brawler, the ranger, and the cavalry.
We can
then
read,
at the bottom,
man.
you have the warrior, the assailant, and the dominator. So when you go up to the green ranks, of course, you know, you're in the beginner ranks. You know what I'm saying? You was able to get past the grandmaster and all that. You know, that's just the master's rank and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But once you get to the brawler, the ranger, and the cavalry, that is when you need to start really taking the game serious. If you got that far,
no,
you
don't.
have to start taking the game serious. That means that it shows that you were good enough, like I said, to get out of those other beginning ranks.
My guy, in Tekken 8, you don't even lose any points. Wait, I swear you don't even lose points in green and yellow ranks. What is this guy yapping about?
Now it's time to figure out what you really want to do when it comes to Tekken 8. So when you start with the brawler rank, hopefully you have a character that you can trust. You feel what I'm saying? And then after that, that's when you got to get to the studying. I'm going to be all the way real with you. You can still kind of mash through those green ranks, but the best thing to do is to start your studies early when it comes to those green ranks.
You don't need
if you
to,
start
guys.
Your studies early,
This is cap.
mode,
I'm going to be real.
figure out what your
straight
character
cap.
can do, ranks, which I'm about to talk about now. When you come to the
guys, when
ranks,
you're in green ranks, just mash, man. No, I'm gonna be real, just fucking mash.
Done what I advised you to do.
Yellow ranks, just fucking mash.
And stuff like that.
These ranks aren't hard,
now
man.
You're gonna come up against some players that are taking the game a little bit more seriously. You're going up against players that know what they're doing. You're going up against players that are trying hard.
No, you don't, and no, they don't.
That whole try hard crap people be talking about.
There are no tryhards in yellow ranks. I'll be real, man. I don't even know how that would be possible.
So the gold ranks here, you're going to come across those players that are really trying. They're trying hard. They're trying to get better, and you need to do the same. And like I said, if you stick to your studies, stick to what you have learned with your character, and continue to grow, you should be fine through this entire rank set right here.
I'm gonna be real. None of what this guy is saying is real, man. You don't have to worry about green and yellow ranks whatsoever. You just don't need to.
So now we're gonna push forward.
The orange ranks is really where you need to like start like thinking a bit about what you're doing in the game. Those first two ranks, man, you just don't lose any points.
Familiar from Tekken 7, but since it's Tekken 8, it is a little different. Now we're gonna start with the Vanquisher tier ranks. You have the Vanquisher, Destroyer, and Eliminator. And here in this tier, you're going up against people that are finding their footing when it comes to Tekken 8, and the same thing with you. You know, the progress is there, you're finding your footing, you're getting comfortable with everything that's going on with the game. Now it's all about putting it all together. And I think that's what these three rank tiers is all about. Putting everything together tier by tier. And it's still not true though.
In these ranks, you're still doing bullshit. You don't need to know how to play the game at all in the orange ranks.
Then that's the tier.
Like in my opinion, where like the brain cells actually start to come in. Like you can't just mindlessly mash anymore. Is in these red ranks here. This is when it starts. Most people get stuck. Most new people get stuck in these ranks initially. Because this is where players actually start to improve and like get like some level of skill. Like, bro, before red ranks, that's nothing, man. Nothing's going on. I'm telling you, man. This guy is just doing. He's just talking a lot for the video.
Players that are not really defensive yet, but probably got their offensive game down pat.
They ain't even got that.
You're gonna meet a lot of players there. And the same thing with the Mighty Ruler rank. The Mighty Ruler rank pretty much similar to that of Tekken 7. A lot of aggressiveness, a lot of offensive aggressiveness, a lot of players that do know what they're doing, players that are skilled and will come at you with aggression. Now here's the thing about these three tiers. I think the number one thing when it comes to these tiers is punishment. These tiers, the players that are in these tiers, they're going to come at you aggressively and you're going to need punishment. Now, I always
Okay,
tell
that is
people
true.
this, you're not going to be able to punish everything, but you should be able to punish at least 75% of what the players throw at you in these tiers.
All right, look. This guy, he thinks too highly of players, man. I'm gonna be real. You don't need to do this. You don't. All you need to know in these ranks is the character's best moves, right? Maybe like 5 moves for each character, and you need to learn how to punish those. So, like for example, on Kazuya, you need to know how to punish down forward too. Because the Kazuya mains are gonna be spamming that shit. It's gonna be one of their most used moves in these ranks. So you need to know how to punish that. You need to know how to punish Hell Sweep, and you need to know how to punish those crappy strings that he has. Because in these ranks, Kazuya mains will spam that shit, not knowing that they're crap because they've never been punished before. So you need to punish like stuff like that. Bro, you don't need to go through a move list looking for 75% of moves to punish. Like you don't even need to do that, man. It ain't even that deep yet. You're in red ranks. Like
Punishment is very
just
important
punishing
in
a
these tiers,
single
'cause like I
move like
said,
a round will
in
probably be
these
good,
tiers,
fam.
the aggression is sky high, and these players do know what they're doing. And as you get to the mighty ruler and you progress to the flame ruler, then the battle ruler, you will see the difference in the players that you go up against. They are becoming better. They are becoming skilled. They probably just need to get the defensive side going. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to getting out of these tiers, like I said, punishment is key. Punishment is key to getting out of these tiers.
Okay, we on to blue ranks. The toxic blue ranks.
Alright, now we have to talk about the toxic bitch ass blue ranks. Y'all already know historically the blue ranks are probably the most hindering out of Tekken 8's huge rank tier list. The blue rank tier is the tier where a lot of people do have a problems despite your skill and everything. The reason why people can have a lot of problems is because the blue ranks is basically a cesspit. You got your shit talkers, you got your spammers, you got your hinderers, you got your cheaters, you got your pluggers, you got everything going on in the blue ranks. Also in the blue
I don't
ranks,
think that blue
you
ranks have
got your
even been that
players that
toxic in this
just
game, if I'm
mentally just don't
being
give a
honest
fuck
with
in the
you.
blue ranks. Also too, when it comes to the blue ranks are a lot of these players' mental limit, which means that they'll never get out of the blue ranks. If they were a blue rank in Tekken 7 all through Tekken 7's tenure, pretty much they're going to be a blue rank all through Tekken 8's tenure, and they're not going to get out. The whole part.
Okay, that's just not true, fam. That's just not true. Like, I was a blue rank in Tekken 7. And I stayed in that rank, not because for like a lack of effort or whatever. It's just because I wasn't good enough, fam. Like, and I played Joe. Hold up, 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, oh yeah. Bro, it wasn't for a lack of effort that I was in blue ranks. It's because I wasn't good enough, and Tekken 7 was a considerably harder game than this. So I don't really know what this guy. I don't really agree with much of what this guy has to say. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but we move.
Part of these players being in the blue rank is just to hinder you. They don't want you to get higher than what you're going, and that can be an issue when coming across these blue ranks. Hindrance and a whole bunch of nonsense. It really is. As I said, with all the things that are going on in Tekken 8, the blue ranks is the worst. Heat spamming, you name it. You feel what I'm saying? So, when you come across the blue ranks, I kind of feel like the best thing you need to have in the blue ranks is discipline. You have to have discipline because, as I said, the blue ranks got so much toxic shit going on. You got to have that discipline. Also, too, you have to put together what you have learned in the past ranks and put it with that discipline. You have to have discipline. You have to have patience for the blue ranks. And I'll be all the way real with you. Even though the blue ranks are kind of like in the middle, the blue ranks, I kind of feel like you really can't make any mistake in the blue ranks. The reason why I say you can't really make too many mistakes in the blue ranks because you're going up against a lot of players that just mentally just don't give a fuck. And when you go up against those type of players can beat you because they don't care, they don't know what you're doing, they don't even know how they beat you. It just happened.
Bro, finally, somebody gets it. Sometimes when I go into ranked, sometimes you will see me just lose to a shit player, like a genuinely shit player. I don't want to say a Victor player because those guys are beyond shit. I don't even lose to Victor players, but maybe a Lily. Let's just say a Lily. They don't actually know what they're doing on defense. They actually have no idea what I'm doing to pressure them. They will just come out and do the most random shit in response to what I'm doing. And sometimes that shit will just land. And because it's Tekken 8, you only need to win 2 interactions to win a round, really. And they'll just get rounds on me. Just doing completely random shit. But of course, when I do that, they'll block it. Because they have no idea what they do. They will just stand there. They will just stand there when I'm attacking them until they just do completely random shit and just blow me up. It's so facts. It's actually retarded.
You feel what I'm saying? I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's the toxic blue ranks for you. So the discipline is the biggest key when it comes to blue ranks. When you're going up against a lot of these toxic players in the blue ranks, another thing that you have to look for is bad habits. That is one thing about the blue ranks that you always have to look for. To get out of the blue ranks, look for bad habits in a lot of those players.
Facts.
A lot of those players
True.
have bad habits, and you got to capitalize off of them. You capitalize off these players' bad habits and you'll get out of the blue ranks. Once you get out of the blue ranks, try your hardest not to go back in them, because if you go back into the blue ranks, it's going to be a nightmare for you. It's going to be stressful, and once again, you're going to get hindered when you go back in, because those motherfuckers in those blue ranks, they're going to try to pull you in and grab onto you to make sure you never come out, because they will never come out. But like I said, the best way to get out of the blue ranks, discipline, patience, and looking.
Can I just say, this guy said discipline about 30 times in this video, but he didn't actually describe how to be disciplined in this game. Like, he didn't give context. He just said be disciplined. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
For bad habits in these opponents when it comes to the blue ranks.
Alright, guys. I haven't reached these purple ranks yet. So should I just keep my mouth silent, or should I just turn off the video? I wouldn't want to upset anyone in the comments by voicing my opinions that I'm allowed to give. Well, what do you think, guys?
So here we are going to talk about the Tekken King and the Tekken Emperor rank tiers. Also here we got the Bushin rank, which is considered the same tier as the Tekken King as the Tekken Emperor. Me personally, I still think the Bushin rank is still a blue rank. But here's the thing with the Bushin rank. I kind of feel like the Bushin rank is kind of no man's land, and I do see a lot of players getting stuck in this particular rank. And the reason why players are getting stuck in this particular rank is because I just mentioned with the blue ranks, you got a lot of toxicity in this Bushin rank, and also...
they get stuck in this rank because the skill gap. There's literally just a skill gap, like right here. In between Bushin and Tekken King, there's a skill gap. Like, and the skill gap is big. Like, it just jumps. It just surges straight upwards. Like, the difference to me between a Bushin and a Tekken King is huge. Like, a Tekken King isn't going back to Bushin. Like, you know what I mean? Well, I guess they are. You guys get what I'm saying. There's a skill gap here. This is why Bushins stay Bushins for a long time.
So too,
there's a difference between these two ranks. This is probably the biggest skill gap in the game.
Kings and Tekken Emperors that have been demoted and they're stuck in this Bushin rank. And does that mean trouble for you? Yes, it does. But here's the thing: if you keep that discipline intact and do what you need to do.
Bro, you still haven't said what the discipline is, my guy. Come. Oh my
such
God.
as punishing and do all that, everything that you've learned up until that point, you've got to use it to the fullest if you want to get past that Bushin rank and get out of the blue ranks forever. Because like I said, the Bushin rank is where you see a lot of demoted Tekken Kings and Tekken Emperors. Now, when you come to the Tekken King rank, the Tekken King rank is probably the hardest rank in the game. Once you reach that Tekken King,
Really?
you're practically stepping into a whole nother level. You're stepping into a whole
Oh
nother
yeah,
level of
that's
competition.
literally
You're
what I just
stepping
said.
into a whole nother level of dedication when it comes to a lot of players. And when you come into the Tekken King rank, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Like I said, a lot of people that do get out of the blue ranks that still should be in the blue ranks, you will see them in the Tekken King rank. And also, too, the Tekken King and the Tekken Emperor rank, it's just a lot of back and forth. I think these two rank tiers is where players really beat up on each other. And that's why you see a lot of people get demoted from these ranks. And then they get demoted back to the Bushin, back to the blue ranks, and all hell breaks loose. You feel what I'm saying? So the Tekken King is really the scariest rank, and it is the hardest rank. And with the Tekken King, it's all about mental stability. You really have to have strong mental presence for the Tekken King. And if you really look at it, the Tekken King is in between everything. It's in between the blue ranks, and then it's in between that stepping stone to get to the next level, to the Tekken Emperor. So there's a lot of things that you're going to see in the Tekken King. With the Tekken King, you got to have mental stability. Also, too, with the Tekken King, this is probably where you're going to have to really double up and maybe triple your character study, triple whatever's going on, awareness as far as where you're fighting
more
on
than
stages,
likely, right?
trying not to get hit by things. That's where that all starts with the Tekken King. The level of study is going to have to go up because it is going to get harder from here on out with the Tekken King. If you're able to get out of the Tekken King because of what I've just mentioned, you will really be in good shape to tackle the Tekken Emperor, because when you get into the Tekken Emperor, that's one step closer to being in the tiers of the gods. And the Tekken Emperor ain't no joke. Those players are tough. Those players are trying to get somewhere just like you, and they're probably learning the same things as you, learning punishments and stuff like that.
Alright, so this guy's been talking for a while. I kind of agree with what he was like, what he was saying, like on this point though. This is probably the first time in the video I probably agreed with him. I'm gonna be real.
Learning the discipline.
But I agree with him here.
So when you go up against those players in the Tekken Emperor, it's definitely going to strengthen those things, and it'll definitely get you ready for the Tekken God. And I also want to say too, when it comes to the Tekken King and Tekken Emperor ranks, this is where the rank points really start to get funny and crazy. Y'all feel what I'm saying? If you lose a match in these two rank tiers, you're going to lose a lot of points, especially with the Tekken King and Tekken Emperor. So you really do need to stay focused, stay disciplined, and be on your shit.
Bro, if you say fucking disciplined one more time and don't explain what you mean by being disciplined, I'm gonna fucking crash out, man. Cause you're genuinely pissing me off with that shit. What does it mean?
Because in the Tekken King and Tekken Emperor, the rank points are just crazy. You lose a lot of rank points when it comes to these two tiers.
See?
Bro, I don't get no ads, man. Ads are for brokies, guys. I don't get those. What you're seeing right now is I'm being hacked currently, and something, I don't know. Oh my god! We cannot read the writing because of the... Oh my... You know what? I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not.
Rank tier of the gods. As you can see, we got Tekken God, Tekken God Supreme, and we've got God of Destruction. Now,
I'm gonna be real. Look, I promise you guys, I'm not trying to hate on this guy, but you see these logos or icons or whatever you want to call them. How much difficulty would it have been just to move them up slightly, just so they're here, so we can actually see them? Like they're being I know it doesn't really matter because we can see what they are. It's just pissing me off a little bit. I think I'm a person with OCD, right? So when I see shit like this, it drives me fucking insane. It drives me fucking insane. Like I'm gonna need a school threat badge after this shit, man.
Now, although this is a tier, these three ranks actually mean something different altogether. And we're gonna start with the Tekken God rank. And like I said, with the Tekken God rank, now I hope people don't take this the wrong way, but when you get to Tekken God, there are a lot of players that do get stuck in the Tekken God rank, but it's not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing at all, because the Tekken God rank, you're on your way to becoming one of the top skilled players.
This guy 100% got stuck in Tekken God.
That the game has to offer when it comes to Tekken God Supreme and Tekken God of Destruction. So you're just...
What he's saying isn't wrong though. I just wanted to be an asshole.
It's going to come up against a lot of good competition, a lot of good skilled players that know what they're doing. They've done all of their studies and everything. They're probably veterans at the game. So you're going to struggle, but it's not a bad struggle. It's just a struggle on getting better and progressing when it comes to the Tekken God rank. So you're going to lose some matches. You're going to win some. You're going to lose some. Heck, you might get demoted a couple of times. But the demotion will be different when it comes to Tekken God than Tekken Emperor or Tekken King. When you get demoted from Tekken God, you will see progress made. You know what I'm saying? You'll get right back at it. You'll get the rank back. And it'll make you better. So when it comes to the Tekken God rank, I don't want people to be all upset that I said that you're going to struggle in this rank. You're going to struggle, but it's a good struggle.
Well, obviously you're going to struggle. It's one of the top 3 highest ranks in the fucking game.
When it comes to the Tekken God,
this is literally a top 3 rank in the game. And like, bro, I don't even really consider God of Destruction a fucking rank. I'm gonna be real. Because this shit right here is just reserved for crackheads. Like, do you guys agree with that? Like to me, Tekken God Supreme is the highest rank in this game. This shit right here, God of Destruction, that's for genuine crackheads. Like, I don't know what regular guy is going out of his way to get God of Destruction in Tekken, I'm gonna be real. Like, my guy is gonna be playing pro players and bullshit, like, 24/7. Like, I don't even consider this a real thing. Like, TGS, man. Like, to me, at least.
One of the things about the Tekken God Supreme, you're one away from reaching God of Destruction, which means that you have everything that it takes to get there. The only thing about it is you just gotta know how to use it. You gotta make sure everything you learned so far is intact. You gotta make sure you're focused. And also, too, when it comes to these ranks right here, the best thing, too, also, it's really underrated, is replay study. The best thing to do is always to go back, watch matches that you lost.
Bro, it took you until Tekken God to give that fucking suggestion. This guy! Oh my god. It took you to God of Destruction to suggest using fucking replays. Guys, I'm not trying to hate, man. I'm not... Maybe I just woke up in a bad mood today,
matches
man.
And see what you can get better or see what you can do and stuff like that. So when you come to these ranks, replay watching is also a good idea. Very underrated. But when it comes to Tekken God, then Tekken God Supreme, these 2 ranks practically indicate that you have everything that it takes. The only thing now is execution. When you're going up against another skilled player that's probably on the same level as you, they may be better than you. Either way, it's a good thing because you are getting put to the ultimate test to get to God of Destruction. You will see a big difference once you reach Tekken God Supreme from Tekken God on how your skills have evolved, how you be able to see the game better than what you were seeing. The game will actually come faster to you, meaning that everything is going to be faster. Execution, being able to see things when the opponent throws at you, catching it, punishing it, taking advantage of it. You will see it when it comes to these ranks, and like I said, replay study is very underrated. I advise everyone to use replay study.
Why did this shit just go full screen and then just went back to this small screen again?
I'm dead serious. But when it comes to the Tekken God, you will struggle in the Tekken God. You will be in the Tekken God rank for a while, maybe like a few days, maybe a week. You feel what I'm saying? But once you...
This guy just said, you'll probably be stuck in the Tekken God ranks for a while. And then said, maybe a couple of days. Or maybe a week. Do you know how long a while is, man?
You get out of it, mark my words, you will get better because of it. And then when you get to the Tekken God Supreme, it's just more of the same. You have everything that it takes. It's just all about execution. When you get to Tekken God Supreme, stick to your craft, stick to what made you better. And if it works, don't change it. Only incorporate, just don't change. Now we have reached God of Destruction, and God of Destruction is the top of the crop when it comes to Tekken 8 ranks. The God of Destruction here, once you get here, that practically means that you have basically mastered your character, mastered your craft, mastered execution when it comes to heat, counter hit, and all of that. Now it's time for you to take on the best of the best. You feel what I'm saying? The best that the game has to offer is in this rank. And one thing that I really do see that I really hate seeing is when people get the God of Destruction rank, they just quit. They just quit playing rank.
Shit, I'd fucking quit as well. I'd fucking quit as well. You really think, bro? Imagine going to work. Just imagine that you're mad at Tekken, right? And you get God of Destruction. Imagine you go to work, you come home, and you fucking see Arslan. Okay, maybe not Arslan Ash because most of us don't live in Pakistan, right? Imagine you just get online and you see fucking Anakin. You just casually get into a game with Anakin. Bro, I'm not trying to do that shit. I'm not trying to get abused as soon as I get home, fam. I already had a rough day, fam. Why do I have to come home and get bullied? I'm done, man. I'm done.
Or they just quit playing the
Call
game
that
altogether.
pussy mindset,
They
whatever
just
you
get
want,
the game
man.
and put
I'm
the
done,
game up.
man.
I hate that. Do not be like those people. Continue to fight, continue to play, continue to go up against other God of Destruction.
Bro, why is my guy sounding like a military recruiter, man? Continue to fight. Like, bro,
and get better. That is how you get better at the game.
Bro, this whole video has kind of had like an
when
anime
players
vibe
just
to it. I
get
ain't
this
even
rank
gonna
and
lie.
they quit. They just stop playing. Like, oh, okay, you know what? That is it. I'm the best. This and that, this and that. No, you're not the best. You just quit. All you did was get there. Now you go up against the best to show that you're the best and get better like the best. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the God of Destruction is all about. It's not about quitting once you get it. It's about putting yourself in that elite skill level by going up against the best when it comes to God of Destruction. And if you do that, you will definitely be one of the best because it's going to show in your skill. It's going to show in your determination. And a lot of these other God of Destruction, maybe even pro players, they'll have respect for you. They don't have respect for players that just get the rank and quit. I'm going to tell you that right now. So when it comes to the God of Destruction...
Bro, I'm not trying to be an arsehole. I've said this many times in this video. But how would you know, my guy? Like, I'm looking at this video. Like you could be a God of Destruction, right? You could be. You could be a God of Destruction. But what I'm seeing here is that you're not. So, and you're an Xbox player. Oh my god. Guys, what
just
have you
get the
shown
rank
me,
and
man?
quit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So when it comes to the God of Destruction, once you get it, put it to the test when it comes to the rest of the God of Destruction.
My god, let me just see something, right? What's my shit at? Oh, I'm on 720p. What, bro? 720p in 2024, my guy. How?
And the rest of the skilled players with the rank. So that is my Tekken 8 rank tier talk right there in a nutshell. And like I said before, when it comes to a lot of these ranks...
Alright, cool story, bro. Let me see this shit. Never dwell on the... Okay, facts. This was this was an interesting video at the very least, right? I'm glad you guys recommended me this channel. I had a laugh. Some of what he said was kind of true. Some, I guess. I mean, a lot of it was just but you know, whatever. I don't really have much else to say on this video, man. So until next time.